mobile phones. And while speaker is speaking or while upload is happening, please do not move in or move out of the room. And the same applies to online. When they are not speaking, please switch off the video. When you are moving out of the place, please switch off the video for offline folks. So everybody in our life, everybody have a goal. So in Trailblazers Toastmasters also we have a goal. So that is to improve our communication skills and leadership skills. We provide a positive and learning experience to everyone. So where we can improve our professional life as well as our personal life. So with that, I would like to welcome our presiding officer, Toastmaster Abhinav, who is one of the pillars for this Trailblazers Toastmasters Club, who is driving us and motivating every one of us to grow. So, Toastmaster Abhinav is jack of many trades, trying to be master of some. He works for Oracle Retail AI Foundation Applications team. He has been a Toastmaster for 8 years and served as district and club officer earlier. He likes to stay creative by writing blogs, making podcasts, designing graphics, and delivering speeches. He specializes in sharing uncountable Instagram reels when doing none of the above. I would like to please welcome our Toastmaster Abhinav.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ravindra. Can we round of applause for Toastmaster? So, for clarification, I'm not the pillar because the club can't stand on one pillar, right? We have a lot of pillars in our club. That's why I took the opportunity of hijacking the presiding officer role today. It's because you see all the spoils here, right? So my motive of doing the president officer role was just to share a story of our club, right? So our club has been for almost 10 years active now, almost 10 years. And the name is Trailblazers. Can anybody tell what Trailblazers mean?
Setting a path.
Setting a path. Anybody else?
Blazing the trail.
That's a tagline of the club. Trailblazer means somebody who has done something which has not been done before. Like carving a new path altogether. Yeah. So in our club, there's not just one Trailblazer, there's a lot of Trailblazers around us. So let me just tell you, like, first person who came out of the club comfort zone and became something outside the club was Professor Narayanan as the first legislator. He was the first Trailblazer. There have been others also, but actually first role was taken, which is a prominent role, was done by Narayanan. After that, I was the first to do after him. Year on year, we got new leaders like that. Eventually, it turned out to Toastmaster Nitin, who not only became area director, he also became the district chief judge, which is one of the top 8 roles of the district. So and slowly we're getting new leaders like that. So especially I want to thank Toastmaster Shailu and Toastmaster Barnali, who not only represented the club at Coronation, they were the MCs of the event as well. And to speak in front of about 500 people is not an easy deal. Nowhere you go in world, speaking in front of 500 people is a big deal, for sure. Your legs will, yeah. Legs will shake, your heart will pump. So they did the job tremendously well. There was no nervousness shown. And I had no praises for that. So it was a big deal actually for our club to be represented. And Vandali was there. She not only spoke so well, she took our name also 10 times. So Trailblazers got famous there that way. Yeah. One more I want to thank is Toastmaster Kaushal, who could join today. But because of his leadership, last 6 months was his leadership, and this 6 months is Shailu leadership, we won a lot of awards as well, which is one of the examples you're seeing here. We got at least 4 more awards, which we couldn't bring today. So I'd like to thank all Trailblazers, all the leaders of the club, great deals. Can you round of applause for all of them? If Bhandari could have been here, we'll do a Joshila. We're not doing it right now. That became famous as well. So I just want to call upon Narayanan today on the stage to give the awards to our president one more time, to just show what the award means. I'll tell the award. We should know that. So first is Retention Excellence Award. Last 1 year, we had about 80% retention of membership. It's a big deal, seriously. Can you present this award to Toastmaster Shailu?
Excellent job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Can you also ask Nitin to come over the stage? President, the second award, that is so many awards. Okay, these two go together. It is like for 15th March, we had to get 20 renewals or 10 renewals, not 15, 10 renewals. We got 20 that time. We got one more award called World Champion Elite Award as well. We present both of them to Shailu again.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. And last but not the least, the Spirit of 92. So each club has certain points to take, right? It's called DCP. People who are new, it's called DCP, Distinguished Club Program Points. Out of 10 points, we have to get 5 to get this award, which we did pretty easily back in December and January itself. So this is for all the members who did their speeches on time, did their role takers on time, they got the membership renewed on time, they went to TLI to attend trainings. So it goes to everybody out there of our club. Each one of it, it's everybody's award.
And then you're not like.
And can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Abhijeet for always being in the background and helping the club? It's like support you for always being there for us.
I'll take it to my cupboard. It's not only one pillar, right? There's actually 4 pillars, at least. Otherwise, fall down. So don't call it pillar again and again. I feel like stone old. Yeah.
One of the strongest pillar.
Okay, very good. All right, so I'll not take more time. I just want to thank everybody from Trailblazers, Bhandari and Shailu and Kaushal. Bhandari and Shailu especially because they represent our club there. And then got 2 more awards. He showed it on WhatsApp group because of his contribution last year and prior to that as well. So a bigger round of applause for Nitin one more time. He got married recently. We don't know. He got married recently. So the tone of speech will change now. He has to be the humorous speaker. I will see what happens now.
In English,
More
coronation.
But more humorous, yes. All right. With that being said, I'll not take much time now. We can all take photographs with the trophies later on at the end. Kaushal will bring the Magnum Award, and one more award he got next week. It has 2 pins of Toastmasters. He might also get a standee. Because our standee is broken now, so we need to have a standee. Okay, I'll not take any time now. At the end, it'll be handed over to Shailu, not me. Just remember that. So let me invite now. I don't have any guests is there. We have guests also. So let me just tell about Toastmaster also one time quickly. You want to do it?
No, you can do.
Okay. For the guests out there who have joined us remotely or here. So Toastmasters is an organization, it's a not-for-profit organization, which deals with people to learn better at communication and leadership. We meet every week here, we give speeches, we get feedback, and that's how we improve. We take some roles. So the motive is to evaluate each other and become better every week. If you join in person, or somebody will contact you later on if you want to join as a member as well. All right. Now it's time to welcome one of the most flamboyant Toastmaster today we have ever got in the recent few years.
2 months.
Whenever it takes up TMOD role, Toastmaster Day role, it is like setting new standards again and again. Might be online, when we did the Halloween meet one time. Could be offline. We praised Odisha a lot. And this time again, he has come all the way from Odisha to become TMOD for us. Please welcome one of my colleagues of Oracle Retail, Toastmaster Dinesh.
Thank you. Very good afternoon, Trailblazers, Toastmasters, and my guests. What a week it has been. I mean, Toastmaster Abhinav has quite well summed how beautifully Toastmasters has performed this year. You know, I would not be wrong to say, just a moment. Okay, so as I was saying, I wouldn't be far away saying that Trailblazers was the. Now guess what I mean to say. Trailblazer was dash.
Speaker.
Oh man.
Of City. Park City. Electricity.
Talk of the town.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, that shiny guessed it. So Trailblazers was the talk of the town in politics, without a doubt. And I feel so fortunate to be a part of Trailblazers. So I'm pretty sure all of you would have gotten an idea of what today's session would be. A very fun, engaging, informative Pictionary session. A little different from the traditional Pictionary where I have to draw. We don't have that much time and you don't have that much patience to guess what I'm drawing. So I'll be showing few images. You guys will be connecting the dots and you'll have to tell me what those images mean. Now, before I proceed, I am obliged to say that this was not my effort at all. I did zero mehnat here. One of my teammates, like not the Trailblazers, from my Oracle retail team, I don't think so she was able to join today, but she's Shipra. And she organized a very fun event for our team. And our entire team loved it so much. So I thought, let me even try it out with Toastmasters. And I asked her yesterday, and she said, yeah, go ahead. I'll also try to join, but unfortunately, maybe she was not able to join. Don't worry, I have many more pictures like this. So here we'll go. Correct, baby said it. Don't worry, it's not like I have a lot of sweets. It's not like only the winner will get the sweets. I have sweets for everyone. So don't worry if you are not able to answer. So the next one. Come on.
Okay, no.
Exactly, it is outlook.
Out. Correct.
What Abhinav? I thought you were the cricket player. Okay, now let's go to the third one.
Walk. Walk and walk. Spill walk.
A little more,
Glass walk.
You are a little bit right. Not in the second part.
Glass is right.
No. The first.
Spill over.
Oh, I can't wait more. I can't wait.
Catwalk.
Oh,
No.
It's ramp.
Glass door?
You will.
Someone answered.
Sorry?
Oh, is it glass door?
No.
Oh,
Spill.
You will scratch your heads when you see this.
What?
oh,
Everybody says that when they can't guess. Nobody said a word when Outlook and all of those things were done. Okay, fine. That's human psychology. I can't blame. This is a pretty easy one. I was the first one to say the answer.
Application.
Yeah, she's.
application.
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 Okay.
Tailgate.
You have to give people a chance. No, 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 not like that. Okay, so this is tailgating. What I can say, like a very bad practice according to the organizations, but we all, well, I do.
Copyright.
Oh, wise.
Great. This is copyright.
Toastmaster.
Good guess, but
Butter
Butter,
card.
butter paper.
Butter paper.
IT related. Very much important, very much important. Without that, you can't tally anything.
Excel.
Excel.
Name.
Spreadsheet.
Spreadsheet. Come on, come on.
Running out of time.
Huh?
Running out of time.
Runtime.
Runtime.
Runtime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very used to it.
We all are. We all are. So this is runtime error. What is this?
Point rate.
Index.
Index ring.
Indifferent?
Index ring.
Index.
It's very simple, very simple. Don't complicate it.
Point.
Pipe.
Point.
Pipe.
Point rate. YouTube.
President guessed it. Yes, you.
You.
Okay, okay. I have many more in stock, but before we move forward, I want to address the general agenda of a Toastmasters meeting, or rather today's meeting. So generally in a Toastmasters meeting, we have three sections. The first one is a prepared speech section, wherein members would come on the stage and would speak for 5 to 7 minutes on a topic of their choosing. They would be evaluated later. The second section is the table topic section, which is a fun, interactive, impromptu session wherein topics will be provided by a table topics masters, and the participants would have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. This is open for the guests as well as the members. Members as well as the guests. Bye-bye. And the third one is the evaluation section. So here at Toastmasters, we believe that it's not just about speaking. You have to be evaluated. That's how we grow. And to take care of the evaluation section, we have a role taker who is called as the general evaluator, who would be witnessing all that happens in the meeting. And today, the role of the general evaluator would be taken up by our golden boy, our president, Toastmasters Shailu. He has 3+ years of IT experience, currently working in customer success team at Oracle. He's gold medalist, so my previous reference, golden boy, in BTech, and wants to explore, learn, and embrace the beauty of this diverse world. I expected him to wear the suit, but anyway.
So much, Toastmaster Dinesh. A very good afternoon, everyone. Today, I will be taking the role of a general evaluator. My role is to keep an eye on the whole meeting from start to end. And at the end, when called upon the general evaluator, I will share my feedback. I'll make sure that everything in this meeting goes as smooth as the buttered toast. And in this journey, I'm not alone. I have a tag team. As Helen Keller once said, alone we can do so little, and together we can do so much. So keeping in mind, I have a team. So first, I'll call them to introduce their roles. First, we have a timer. The timer role is taken by a person who is a QA engineer with Oracle Fusion GRC product. She loves being around people and loves listening to old Bollywood music. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Toastmaster Mamta as the timer of the day.
Very good afternoon to all of you. So as a timer, I have the role to note down the timings of all speeches, table topic speeches, and evaluation. So first section is table topic speakers. So whoever will deliver table topics, so first minute I show the first 1 minute will over, I'll show the green card. So when it will be 1 minute 30 seconds, I'll show the yellow card. At 2 minutes, I'll show the red card, and 30 seconds grace will be given to that speaker to end his speech, his or her speech. And icebreaker speech. So today Devi, she is going to attempt icebreaker speech. So timing will be 4 to 6 minutes. So first, when 4 minutes will be completed, I'll show the green card. At 5 minutes, I'll show the yellow card. And at 6 minutes, I'll show the red card. So for her also 30-second grace period will be there to wrap up the speech. So we have another 2 speeches also there. Noopur, she is going to attempt her speech, like normal speech. So for her, the timing will be like she has divided her time slots in 3 sections, 5, 10, and 15, not like normal speech section. So at 5 minutes, I show the green card. At 10 minutes, I'll show the yellow card for her. And at 15 minutes, I'll show the red card for her. Then she will get another 30 seconds to wrap up her speech. So another speaker will be there. His name is Abhijeet. So for him, the normal speech timing 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I'll show the green card. At 6 minutes, I'll show the yellow card. And at 7 minutes, I'll show the red card. And he will also get 30 seconds to wrap up his speech. Then coming back to evaluation section. So who will be the evaluator? So for him, like for all the speeches, icebreaker or normal speeches. At 2 minutes, I'll show the green card. At 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I'll show the yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I'll show the red card. This is all from my, and at the end, I'll give my report to the general evaluator, and then I'll go.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mamta. Now, my second support pillar, our counter, and it's taken by a person who is working as a principal product manager in PeopleSoft development. He believes reading books and meeting people impacts the most. He is a fitness enthusiast and loves running, swimming, and weightlifting. Ladies and gentlemen, dear Toastmasters, please welcome Toastmaster Anek as our counter of the day.
Yeah, hi everyone, good afternoon. Sorry, I am invisible today, but I will be doing my job properly. I will count your R's, or the filler words like, okay, and then present my report to the GE at the end of the meeting. Thank you very much. All the best.
Toastmaster Anek. Now, my third strongest pillar, the grammarian of the day. She is currently working as a senior manager documentation in Fusion Cloud Apps, a passionate storyteller, division humorous contest winner, and the Area G2 International Contest winner. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Toastmaster Barnali as a grammarian.
Hi everyone, sorry, I think I'm facing some issues with my camera today. I am surprised. Just give me 1 minute. Yes. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. A philosopher once said, half of good philosophy is good grammar. My dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, as a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers today. I will listen carefully to your usage of grammar. I will take note of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts that you all come up with. As a grammarian, it is my duty to also to introduce to you the word of the day and the idiom of the day. I have copied the word and idiom on the chat box, and this is what it is. The word is nonchalantly, 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 which is an adverb, and it means in a casual, calm, and relaxed manner. For example, you can use in a sentence like, she nonchalantly walked out of the police station. Coming to the idiom of the day, it's hand to mouth, which means in a way that satisfies only one's immediate needs because of the lack of money. We can use in a sentence like, they have been living from hand to mouth for 3 years now. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word and the idiom of the day. I will give the grammarian's report when called upon stage towards the end of the meeting. And I will see who all have used the word and idiom of the day. Thank you so much. Over to the GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Barnali. So ladies and gentlemen, I'll come back at the end of the meeting and call upon Toastmaster of the day. So sit back and relax. Don't worry if something happens wrong. We all are here to learn and grow. With this, thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Dinesh.
Please have a round of applause for our general evaluator. Okay, now I won't waste any more time with my slides, and I'll jump directly to our first prepared speaker. But before I call upon the first prepared speaker, I want to call upon the evaluator of our first prepared speaker. He has been a Trailblazers for 7 years, former club president, former area director, club coach and mentor, a strong believer of the fact that effective communication can impact lives, an avid reader and writer, and as has been mentioned by Toastmaster Abhinav, one of the strongest pillars, the ever so nonchalant Toastmaster Narayanan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Devi. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I will be evaluating Toastmaster Devi's speech today. The purpose of the speech will be for the member to introduce himself or herself to the club and learn the basic structure of public speech. This will be an icebreaker, so time of please note will be 4, 5, and 6 minutes. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Narayanan. Okay, now the woman of the hour. So the first speaker today is Toastmaster Devi. She joined Oracle last year as a regional strategies sales expert for HCM Fusion cloud applications, a pet parent to 3 dogs, Pluto, who crossed the Rainbow Bridge last year. I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to say it. Pluto, who crossed the Rainbow Bridge last year, YT, a cancer survivor, and notorious Mikey. Love rains, greenery, and Indian junk food. If she has not chosen a career in sales, she would have probably been a folk artist in painting. Toastmaster Devi, manifestation, luck by chance. Manifestation, luck by chance, Toastmaster.
Thank you, everyone. And this time again, I have slides to show, keeping in mind the theme that we have. So before I start sharing my personal story, I have a small request to all of you to close your eyes. Yeah. I request all of you to make a small wish. You can call it a manifestation or a prayer based on your beliefs. You can now open your eyes slowly. Hold on to that thought, how you felt, whether you prayed for someone else or you prayed for yourself. Myself, I come from Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh, and I'm a South Indian, so I know North Indian language as well as South Indian languages because of that. My family, while growing up, we had this situation of always hand to mouth. But our parents have ensured that education is extremely important. So whenever I came with this idea of studying somewhere else, and though it was very difficult, they never said no. And because of that, I had a chance to study in a college which was in a different city, Jabalpur. I did my graduation in St. Aloysius College, where 2 very interesting miracles happened, which I intend to share today, depending upon how much time we have. So this happens in the month of, in Hindi we call it Shravan month. It's basically monsoon months, which is considered to be very auspicious in India, but it has different meanings or names in different parts of the country. So it was end of the day in the college, and on Mondays usually we are asked to leave early because of the holy month. And I saw this girl from our batch itself. Her name was Swati. I do not remember her surname. I think Swati Sharma. She was nonchalantly crossing the main gate of the college, and there I happened to have a conversation with her that are you also fasting like other girls of our class? She said yes. And I do not know still that why I asked, are you fasting for a better husband? So she said, no, I am fasting for my sister. It's been 7 years and she's really trying hard to have a baby because she wants to experience that stage in her life.
and somehow it's not happening. Again, I do not know why I said this. I said that do not worry, this year, end of the year, something nice will happen to her. While going back, I was like, why did I say that? Because you are building hopes in someone's heart. Fast forward to the final exams were over, and I saw Swati coming behind, running with full speed towards me. From the expression of her face, I could realize that something nice has happened. She told what you said almost a year ago has actually happened. I was extremely happy. And since I was in teenage years, I intend to believe that I had some kind of contribution towards that. So between what I told her and what happened, there is a gap, right? What exactly I did, I said, dear God, I have said something which I shouldn't have. Please make it happen. Okay, so I'll quickly share something as keeping the theme in mind again to guess. Any one of you can guess what exactly this place is? It's a temple, and I had walked bare feet to reach that temple because some goddess in the universe had listened to my prayers and it had happened. So I thought that it's my responsibility to say thanks to her. Another interesting story that had happened was with Ragini, and she was my hostel friend. She was my way junior, and she hailed from Bihar. She said, she just happened to share among common friends. It was a Sunday and it was our turn to clean the washrooms, and she suddenly comes and she says that one of my cousins has been kidnapped in Bihar. Again, Devi being Devi, she says, don't worry, he'll be back. And this time I was not over enthusiastic about going towards temple so far and walking and all that. I prayed to the local temple near my home, near hostel, and I said, God, I have done this mistake again. Please, the child should come back home. 12 days later, it again got manifested. And the child comes back after 12 days, unharmed and no major fallout. Okay. So I started believing if something which full faith or belief or truth or with sincerity you ask something, it can be a manifestation or it can be a prayer, you name it, whatever is comfortable for you, but it happens. And as I grew up and as the maturity came up, I also started realizing that there are certain things which you can achieve without directly asking God. And there are certain things which are a combination of prayer and hard work. So I have always made it a point to pray for myself less and pray for others who actually need it. And at the same time, put a lot of hard work and leave that 1% towards what you should be achieving it and which is not in your control. So that is my personal story. Hope all of you like it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Devi. It was actually wonderful, and maybe next time we have an issue will come. I definitely will
That
be.
confidence has gone over confidence.
I know you can. Okay, now we'll move on to our second speaker of the day. But before that, I'd like to call upon the evaluator of our second speaker. He is the jack of many trades, trying to be master of some. He works at Oracle Retail AI Foundation. Noopur, right?
Abhijeet.
Okay. Oh, my bad. No. My bad. Sorry. So the next speaker is not Noopur. It is Abhijeet. And the evaluator for Abhijeet is the newly married. I don't have any other info for him. So I think newly married just is enough for now.
Yes.
Anything else would just be a downfall from that. So, please put your hands together for the newlywed, the DTM Distinguished Toastmaster.
Nobody told me that getting married will strip away all of my titles and achievements. Fantastic. Before I begin my evaluation or reading of the evaluation form, is Abhijeet still in the meeting? Or Abhijeet, can you indicate if you are still online?
Hey, I'm there. Hi.
Okay, fantastic. So Abhijeet will be attempting his level 1 project 3 speech, which is understanding
vocal variety and body language. So in this project, Abhijeet is supposed to practice using vocal variety and body language to enhance the speech even further. Abhijeet, all the very best. Break the stage.
Thank you, DTM Nathan, for the evaluation for the speech objective. Okay, so our second speaker today is Toastmaster Abhijeet. When he's not immersed in code or books, he is exploring the culinary world. His love for knowledge and curiosity knows no bound. So put your hands together for Toastmaster Abhijeet.
Thank you. So I was in a park, nonchalantly walking, and like just listening to my music, and somebody walks by, actually runs by in a very slow pace, and I'm thinking, what is the use of such a running when you are running at that slow speed? Then I saw that person, and my thoughts changed. Oh, this is the person whom I admire. Like if you see him for a week, you will see that he runs continuously for hours, and if you see him for a month, you will realize that he's a marathon runner. So that's what seemed to be a small slow pace running could lead to a marathon and whatnot. Similarly, in my corporate life, when I joined a team, I joined a few years back, I joined a team. I was part of a V team where each of us owned a small area, and we were supposed to deliver features. So one of my colleague, I saw him like starting from the very basics. He started in a week of our assignment, he came up with some documentation and this session. Then he came with a small change request, a PR, then a second PR, and a third PR means a pull request here. Pardon me. He kept on going with these. I used to see changes, and every change it would look very small, and one would think, why are these small changes coming but the increments at which it kept coming was significant. And in a week or two, after seeing so many pull requests, I stopped even looking at those changes. An year passes, and I was supposed to work in that feature. And when I saw that, oh my God, that small change, small change pull requests are now a big feature. They led to a significant part of our project, and it was something that was remarkable. So there is the power of small paces. Like you build features, you build what you are looking for, and you build them in at a slow pace. Though it may look at a slow pace to you, but it may not be often the case. It could be building the Taj Mahal. Also history. Talking of Taj Mahal, we remember the history. History is full of such examples. You know, we know that staying in a jail for some reason may be horrible. Even we can't even imagine staying in for a day. But Nelson Mandela stayed in the jail for 27 years. And he became, after that, don't talk of depression, don't talk of anything. He became a president, the first Black president that Africa had seen, that South Africa had seen. Similarly, if we see example in our country, we have Mahatma Gandhi. The way that freedom struggle went, and the way small non-violent steps, not beating the police officers, not doing horrible things, but still creating a boiling point to which the British government felt that they need to leave the country. That was incredible. We see J.K. Rowling, her book Harry Potter is such a good manuscript she had written, but she got rejected by numerous publishers. And until she got accepted, nobody would have known her, but she kept trying. If we went to the coronation and we heard Dhananjay Hitachi, the guy tried for 10 years. And after 10 years of participating in the speech competition and not losing hope is how he became the world champion of speaker. So we see that these constant bit of trying, constant bit of putting efforts is how one gets to a significant improvement. So this is what we are supposed to do, like not lose forgetting the task after the initial excitement. As soon as we get a task, we are initially very excited, but in the long journey we often forget it because people stop giving it priority. But if we keep making our small tasks and keep delivering those small tasks, that may lead to something which is very fundamental, very important for the for our future, our growth. And these tasks can be anything. We can think of becoming a we can think of going on a health routine, starting the slow diet today, or starting the slow exercise routine today, just for 15 minutes, but being consistent about it. Nobody noticing, okay, you are doing a change to yourself, but you noticing that may lead to significant results. In a world where instant gratification is valued so much, people want immediate results. One can say that slow paces has a slow paces would be the ideal path to get long-term results. And it is a virtue. Basically, I'm talking of perseverance, persistence. These are a virtue that is of unsung heroes who make the world better by bringing these big important achievements. So with that, thank you, Toastmaster, for the day. And thanks.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhijeet. If only the importance was realized by our managers. If only they understood that I'm working at a very slow pace because I'm going towards something. But no, on a lighter note, that was a wonderful message. In this rat race world, this world where everybody seems to be living hand to mouth. Your speech was a breeze of fresh air, which made us realize that it's okay to pause, it's okay to tread at a slow pace. And by the way, my bad, I forgot to tell the speech title, that is for Toastmaster Abhijeet, which is Slow Paces, if somebody didn't pick it up. Okay, now let's go to our third speaker. But before, as it is, I'd like to call upon the evaluator of our third speaker, Toastmaster Noopur. He is a jack of many trades, trying to be master of some. He works for Oracle Retail AI Foundation Applications team. He's been a Toastmasters for 8 years and served as district and club officer earlier. He likes to stay creative by writing blogs, making podcasts, designing graphics, and delivering speeches. Specializes in sharing uncountable Instagram reels when doing none of the above. The poster boy himself, Toastmaster Abhinav, as evaluator.
Thank you, Master Dinesh. Today, the target speaker is TM Noopur, who is a guest from outside our club. And the purpose of the project is for the member to practice the skills needed to address audience challenges when he or she presents outside of Toastmasters Club. All the rest.
Thank you. Okay, now the target speaker today, Noopur, has been a part of Toastmasters from 2 years and is currently VP membership of Walk the Talk Toastmasters Club. She is a pen tester by profession, if I'm reading correctly, my bad. But her actual job is daydreaming. Oh, wow. She loves to dance and do creative craft work. She is a free-spirited person who is always up to take new initiatives, looking forward to reach new heights. Her only weakness, like many others, is Pani Puri. So put your hands together for Toastmaster Noopur.
Slide 6E702 was all set for going from Bangalore to Mumbai. As there was a wedding in my in-laws. Now it was wedding in in-laws. So obviously my husband went way before, and for me, I work in Goldman Sachs, you know, work from home is like a dream again there. Then I reached at least on the wedding function day. Now, fellow Toastmasters, I would like to ask how many of you got opportunity to talk to your pilots ever? None? Oh my God. While I was traveling to Mumbai, and Mumbai being Mumbai, there is like meter autos, shared cabs, all aware. I happened to share the cab with my pilot.
Oh.
The pilot was taking out some book and I was putting the earphone. I so wanted to talk to the pilot, but I thought, how could I start the conversation? That is, I feel, a problem of all big city people like us. And I saw the book was regarding Annapurna track. Now, those who like tracking like me know that Mount Everest, Annapurna track, and all the top 7s are like dreams for us to reach. I got the point to start the conversation. While I was telling, that's so lucky you are that you happen to get paid for traveling. And we just sit in front of this box working 24/7 with no deadlines on our head and no proper routine, no time to eat, no time to sleep and all. The pilot told, it looks like grass is always greener on the other side. For me, I don't get the opportunity to even have celebrations with my family. I don't even have a proper schedule due to the late night flights.
Then I think you are not a good planner. That's why you didn't get the time. You're not prepared enough.
I agree, but sometimes my planning and my manager's planning doesn't fall in line. What?
No. In working in a Goldman Sachs, I can't agree more.
No worries. I think Oracle gives lesser job.
The point that he's trying to drive is you suddenly cut a conversation with the third, with the person who don't know, to start a conversation. I think that is where you're coming from. But I'm interested to know how this conversation goes and the kind of moral that you drive at the end of the conversation. So, yeah, it's very hard to strike a conversation with the third person, a person who does not know, a total stranger. That's acceptable, but let's see how it goes through the course of this particular speech.
Yes. Well, being part of Toastmasters now for 2 years, now I know how to talk to strangers. Now I know how to drive the short conversations. Now I know how to find the things. So I happen to have asked about the family, asked about how do she happen to have the schedule management and all the details of hers. And she also did about me as the conversation went on. Well, we reached the destination. I stepped out of car with a bag full on my shoulder and a book bag full in my hand. Welcomed by
But you didn't tell what exactly he said. The pilot talked to you. It's only you talking.
Was the pilot he or she?
He or she, whatever.
Or both.
I leave that to the presumption of everyone. What the pilot told was that it's really good to see how people make the presumptions regarding the profession, but it's very difficult to step in the shoes and feel.
I also went on a family trip recently. Are you also going? Like you guys have some plans?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's nice. Like
This week.
Lovely.
This week we are going.
I see so many people having so many plans. Let's all plan together one amazing trip outside Bangalore.
I don't want to go.
Well, Shailu, by the
I
time
I
sure
also don't want to go together. No. Solo trip I want to go for.
Yes.
But I'm curious to know about the presumptions. I believe presumptions are usually inputs for being curious, being creative also. Probably we should not make all these presumptions. We should probably allow other things to grow, then take it from there. Let us not make presumptions in the, but players are good. They're creative.
Oh, great. So I'll address one by one. Initially, Varnali said that she wants to go for a solo trip. Well, you're welcome for that. Just I can't sponsor that. Coming to you, yeah, let presumptions be creative. Sometimes it really helps develop the critical thinking and our dynamic skills goes on. So I completely agree with you, but I could say that sometimes presumptions are not really good also.
But why was pilot sharing cab with you?
Mumbai being Mumbai.
Abhinav, you went somewhere now recently.
Ooty.
Like, did you have to take license?
I think he went to
You had
Coorg,
to
not
register.
Ooty.
You not bring chocolates also?
E-pass.
Oh, Malaysia,
You
he
had to
went, I
get
don't
some
know.
registration done.
Wow, these are the really amazing experience.
I think the pilot was having some problem, like he was living hand to mouth. That is why he was sharing.
But Nani, you are the grammarian. That doesn't mean that you will always use word of the day.
But we really appreciate. And now let's come to the wedding. Wedding bells is the title of my story. I was all set with the makeup, the jewelry, the clothes, and everything needed. As soon as the destination came, there was a great welcome with a garland of thorns. When, as soon as I reached, while touching the feet, because I had so much luggage, my mother-in-law told that if you're touching the feet, touch it. It doesn't mean you are touching. Well, I went to the room, all set for the function, you know, looking in my mirror, and my husband just came and told, "What should I wear?" Well, for guys, how difficult it is to decide what to wear in the festival.
Why it is difficult?
Either it's kurta or blazer.
They have many multiple things to wear.
Do you mean Indo?
Ask Shailu about it.
I think you mean Indo-Western.
Yeah, can be.
Oh, Indo-Western is nothing but a kurta, just with up and down and a jacket on it.
You're not yet married now. Why are you saying husband?
She's married.
Yeah, I'm so glad to read that.
This was a bouncer.
I look so young that I'm not married, but I am. He just came and told, what should I wear? And I was like, blazer or kurta? But like Sangeet function, kurta will be better. And how many colors do guys have? Blue, black.
Red, green, yellow, orange.
They have all the colors that we have.
I think this concept is good. But guys, if you will check the wardrobe, only have black and blue.
Very nice.
That's a stereotype.
I really like. Let it be stereotype. Well, I thought fine with the. Then let's go with the black kurta. It would look good better. I stepped down to the wedding. I saw 80% of boys were wearing kurta and 50% of those are wearing black.
Then why you made your husband wear black?
I didn't know, Shailu. I thought that would look great.
Black is a weird color, though I don't like black.
Usually we don't wear black.
You shouldn't have black in weddings.
She wanted people to look at her, not her husband. That was the motive.
Green and those colors look
Black
like
is auspicious.
That's really great.
Recently,
I'm so glad to have such an audience who has so many opinions about how well dressed
No,
we
we
should
don't
be.
have good opinions. Why are you saying that?
I think I'm the orator, so I happen to decide how my audience is. A great one or not. Well, I was meeting and greeting all the mommies and the chachis, telling that now I should start planning for a baby. My weakness came. Pani Puri. I thought let me run while the bride and groom come. Enough of these people telling me what should I be doing. While I was enjoying my pani puri and there was some music happening, people were ready to dance and all. I saw someone I really did not expect. Pilot. Yes. Not the,
That's
yes.
what the pilot was sharing cab with her. I knew.
Any guesses what the pilot was wearing?
Black.
Pilot dress.
Black kurta.
Pilot.
Uniform. More answers.
Black.
Yeah, more answers.
Light yellow kurta. Dark yellow kurta.
Yes, it was not a Haldi function, but a Sangeet function, so yellow kurta is this
Pilot was very well with weddings actually.
And then moon yellow is amazing.
Yeah, I know.
I think your pilot's proud.
Well, the pilot here was wearing a very elegant lavender color sari.
Sorry, see yours is closer.
I think pilot is the bride.
This color, no?
The pilot was just like a wedding guest as us.
For this year, next year.
And here, because many of you assumed that the pilot was wearing a black kurta, many of you had in the mind the pilot is a male. Here, I just want to say that it's time when we stop telling about have the presumptions about the profession. Now is the time that we should be so open-minded that we respect all the professions in all the genders, and we decide that telling your daughter-in-law that what she should do, tell your son that what they should do, because they are equally working, equally earning, and doing a great job. With that, I'll open the floor to questions now. Please discuss what yellow color comes, how the wedding should be, was the bride and groom were great or not, was the black color good or not, was it supposed to be wearing the wedding or not, and how many colors do we have? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Noopur. And as Ravindra had the doubt, all are clear that you are married because only a married person can handle such.
And we never had such an interactive session, I think, a speech in the past.
You were awesome. There was a lot of interruption, but you stood your ground, you addressed everything. That was great. Okay, so now we are done with the prepared speeches and we'll move on to the next section, that is the table topics. But before that, I want to start the slideshow again and have a few more questions. Okay, this is already done. You too. Okay, now, oh, I haven't already shared my screen. That is the issue with sharing, right? As I've been upset. Okay.
YouTube. Can you get that small one?
This is done. Now here comes the next.
Firewall.
No brainer. No brainer. So this is firewall. Come on.
Blockchain.
Yeah.
I do not see blocked.
It's usually the boys who get blocked.
Left, right.
Missing the chain.
Fishing.
Fishing.
PHI.
Oh. PHI, yeah. Okay, this is a difficult one. Come on.
Stranger Things.
Okay.
Internet of Things.
Oh, wow. What a genius audience. Nobody in my team was able to
Internet
get
of
it.
Things.
I was just saying Stranger Things. And when Shipra said no, it's wrong, I said, I think you are wrong. It is the Internet of Things.
So it's called
This is very easy.
Laptop.
What, Noopur? You were blaming the boys and then Abhinav knew what a topic is. Laptop.
API.
Wonderful, wonderful. Genius audience.
Invoice. Intel invoice.
Invoice. Okay, great. I think I have another few pictures, but before that, we will be going to the table topic section. And today, the table topics master is none other than our first speaker who has attempted her icebreaker. Thank you. Icebreaker. And none other than Toastmaster Devi. Please put your hands together for Toastmaster Devi.
So Banali, I have tried to pick the word of the day and phrase of the day. Let's see how it goes. So let's see who would like to be the first speaker for the table topic. Any volunteers? Either who has joined online or who's present in person? Okay, please come in. Want a tough one or an easy one?
Give me a tough one.
Confidence of merit.
We actually have.
Very long.
Do you think stoic and nonchalant person are same on values? Last one.
Stoic and non
Person are same on values.
same on values. Oh my god. Wait, quick clarification. Stoic means someone who's very rigid about in their own
Who
thoughts.
is same like
Expressionless.
or who sees the wins and loss in same way.
Okay.
Focuses more on process. Yeah.
All right. Have the same values. Okay, fantastic. Is all of this counted in the timing?
No.
Okay. That did not work. Fantastic. I think inherently, in certain aspects, I believe they do share the same values. When you say nonchalant, I would say it's more about the fact that you don't care what the result is, but you still care how you do it, how the process is like, how you approach a particular problem or a particular solution. It's just that you're indifferent towards the output of it. So that's where I believe nonchalantness comes from. Stoic, again, like you mentioned, is someone who looks at positives and negatives. So again, it's all about, hey, what am I gaining out of it? And not much to do with, hey, is this output working for me or not? So in that way, at least, I would say that they share the same values. But again, if you talk about it in like life in general or in their approach in general, then these things are very different from each other. So in that case, maybe it's not as similar with respect to their expressions or their interests or the way they perceive things, right? So yeah, I think that's what.
So all of you would have sensed that it was extremely difficult and a great attempt by your Toastmaster method. This time I'll pick a easier one. So who would like to go?
Online guest also.
Yeah, anyone who would like to attempt online? Who's present online?
Okay, but online.
Yeah, next.
Maldika, Manjuna, Pavitra, anyone.
We can go with
Dakshanika.
Yeah, I want to have one.
You want Hadu?
Yes.
You're also married.
An experience with a nonchalant person and how it affected.
This one is like a no-brainer for me. The most nonchalant person in life that I have met was my own father. So he is so chill most of the time that how it affected me was basically it made me also very nonchalant. In the sense that most of the time when anything happens, my reaction is basically, okay, that's it. And nothing else apart from that. But that began to change slowly over the years. Like when I left home and came to college and all that, experienced other people's emotions of things, people who just throw tantrums and cry, and like one girl in my college was ready to leave because she didn't like the food. She was like, I'm gonna go back to Bangalore and the whole thing. And I was like, oh, you're allowed to express your emotions. Very interesting. But at the same time, there are like obviously negatives to it. But at the same time, I think it made me someone who is very calm and who assesses every situation carefully before reacting to it. Though my husband might have a very different view of whatever I'm saying here, but since you people have not seen me like that, I can say whatever I want. Yeah, for all you know, like I might be a tantrum throwing crazy person or whatever. But having said that, I really do think that it made me somebody who's calm and who doesn't react very easily. But also at the same time, that's why I always want to try and do weird different things. So I also get bored very easily. That's why I wanted a difficult topic just for that adrenaline rush. But yeah, I think the biggest effect, like I said, was that it made me a nonchalant person. So thank you.
Who would like to go next?
Okay.
Using current theme, describe the scene of your fondest memory.
Fondest memory.
Yeah, all the best.
Okay, current theme and my fondest memory.
Fictional.
Fiction, yeah. Yeah. So
Describe. I wanted to.
So-
Yes.
this is the most favorite game I used to play. I think there's one more alternate word to this dictionary is dumb charades. Maybe most of us would have played. Right? The person will give us a movie name and we have to do an action and then explain and then make the other person guess. So that's one of my favorite game because I don't need to speak. I can just, with the help of expressions, I can make the other person speak. So, and coming to the Pictionary, recently my son asked to purchase a game for him. So we were going through we went to that shop, toy supplier, and we were browsing all the, what game I should buy him. And whenever we look at any toy, he said, "Oh, I already have it. So what should I do now?" So then at the cupboard, there was this small game, Pictionary, which has cards and it has pictures on it. So I purchased a game and he liked the game very much. So we used to play the game every evening after his school, and then he really enjoyed it and I also really enjoyed the game. Thank you. This is what
Very difficult.
I'll give you the easiest one.
Promise.
Promise. So Ravindra, your topic is, where did the easy one go?
I'm giving you difficult, that's why.
No, I'm so sorry. Share an incident of your life that you can never forget.
You can talk about coronation.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Or when you got married.
Forget everything.
That
Really cannot forget.
Yeah, so different.
Yeah, speech is about done. My perfect. Sketchy part.
Yeah, the incident is like when I was a kid, we are three brothers. We are playing in a boat club, like it's a park. So we are playing like we should not. We were running. If you touch them, like they were out. So we are running behind them, and you touch them, they will be out. So it's like a touch and out game. So it's a boat club. So where we have this water was there, and it's a boat club. So water was there, and we are running, and we are trying to. My brother is like he's bigger than me, so he's trying to tell. He runs faster than me, than other brother, younger brother. So I was trying to behave like I was the fast runner. Like I was trying to go away from him so that he will not touch me and make me out. So in that way, so I was trying to run away from him, and suddenly I fell into that pond, like the river was there. So I was in a fear, and I was about to drown. So suddenly my brother came up, and he had held my hand and pulled me up. So I thought that at the time I felt that later I felt that I should not feel like I was the first and I was above than others. So that's it.
Thanks everyone. And my cousin had fallen in a drain actually. She was wearing those red goggles. So when you shared that story, I could remember that. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Maybe. When we talked of brains, I remember pushing my brother into one. Anyway.
What is that?
Yeah. Yodia is a popular.
Yes, that's great brains, is there?
It's our dream to be in one of them. Okay, thank you so much again, Toastmaster Devi. And you know, she it was her icebreaker, but still she took the table topics master role. So kudos to you on that. Okay, yeah. Let's have. Okay, now I have few more slides to share. And after that, we'll be moving to our final section. Okay.
Invoice.
That is done. That is done.
Barcode.
Arey. Okay, the next one.
Buffer.
Loading bucket.
Is that buffer?
Buffer bucket.
Buffer overflow.
Oh, nice.
Take on.
I have not seen all code.
Come on, come on. Iske bina, like without this, nothing happens these days.
Lock.
Factorial.
Cross factorial.
In
That double my two-factor.
Multi-factor encryption.
where is two
Multi-factor. Come on, this one is a very difficult one.
Regression, linear regression.
Regression testing.
Regression
Yeah.
testing.
Regression testing.
I have been in our team. One should have known like anything. So this is regression testing. I don't need to go to the definition. I even didn't understand.
OTP.
One-time authentication.
OTP.
One-time password.
Come on.
Home screen.
Home rule.
Line.
Home list.
Home page.
Okay, so I think that's all I had. Now we'll be going to the evaluation section. And to take over, I'd like to call upon the general evaluator, Toastmaster Shailu.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dinesh. Can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Dinesh? Now it's time for the feedback section. So for that, first I would like to call on the evaluators. So first speaker, we have Toastmaster Devi. For that, I would like to call on stage Toastmaster Narayanan to share the feedback.
Thank you, Shailu. All right. Good evening, everybody. My target speaker, Devi. Sometimes you are lucky that your wishes get manifested. Sometimes you wish that your luck gets manifested. I believe today you stood on both the sides, earned both your wishes, and also your luck manifested the way that you wanted to get it manifested. So it was great fun listening to you. Before I get started, timer, do I have the time that Toastmaster Devi took for a speech?
See, Devi took 5 minutes, 20 seconds.
All right, all right. So let me see if I can manifest my thoughts and my evaluations on the speech you have given. As a trailblazer, you have already proven that you are a natural speaker. Actually, you have done roles even before doing icebreaker. That is something that I have not seen in a pretty long time. People usually do the speeches first, do rules later, or they do roles, the easier ones first, take the time out, and then we have set up Trailblazed today. So I hope I see you continuing in that fashion for a long time to come. Your speech started with a call for action, asking us to make a wish. That is something that usually is not seen in an icebreaker speech. but that's a sample of what kind of a speaker or what kind of a stage zone that you have. So very smartly deployed. Kudos to you on that. As a typical icebreaker, you did share aspects of a couple of incidents of your life story. But let me see how well you could connect to the audience. Now, question is to the audience. Where was the speaker educated?
Jabalpur.
Good. And where was the speaker born?
South Indian.
South Indian. Chhattisgarh. How many dogs does she?
Three. I never guessed.
All right, so they had their ears glued to you. So smart development of story language. You had the decent amount of connect was all equally done. So those two incidents in your life was also a smart deployment to tell us what kind of a personality you are. Maybe out of fun, or maybe out of a tendency to be kind towards others. You prayed for somebody whom you know relatively well or less well, and it worked for them. So two good stories that established a connect to the audience. Now, the areas where I wanted you to focus on, I usually do not encourage having PowerPoints for the speakers on the stage. PowerPoints are villains for the speakers, in my opinion, my personal opinion. The reason being that they take away the focus from you. It is Devi's 4 to 6 minutes. Nothing in the world comes in between. So unless until the speech objective demands for a presentation, I would recommend to have PowerPoint presentation. Secondly, I'm sure your life has got much beyond those two stories. You could have probably told some more insights into your journey till here, or probably could have taken one story and could have made expanded that. But having said that, the opening worded closure was well in place. Over a period of time, when you ask them, when you go to your objective, you will probably know how to stabilize them. All in well, nicely manifested speech. Looking forward to hear more speeches from you. All the very best.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Narayanan, for beautifully crafting the feedback. Now, for our second speaker, Toastmaster Abhijeet, I would like to call on stage distinguished Toastmaster Nitin Bhagat to give the feedback and highlight.
Good afternoon, everyone. Before I begin, Abhijeet, again, quick check. If you are there, blink once.
Yes.
All right,
Thanks.
fantastic. Awesome. All right, so Abhijeet, let me start with your evaluation. The other day I was, don't ask me why, but I was watching old episodes of CID from Sony. And it was a 20-30 minute episode, and they took 13 minutes to set up the stage.
Did Daya break the door?
No, that is not happening. That's disappointing. Right? So 13 minutes for them to tell, okay, these are the characters, this is the story, this is the setup and all of that. Contrary to what Abhijeet did today, which is the way he structured the speech, straight away to the point. No beating around the bush, right? This is a double-edged sword. It is good to have a storyline. It is good to take a little bit of a time to establish the characters. But if you take too much of time, your audience will think, okay, man, let's speed it up, right? A good thing that Abhijeet did was that he did not do any of that. The way he structured it, straight away to the point, we already knew from the start of the speech where the speech is going. So even though I did not have anything for you to hold on to, you still knew that, okay, fine, I have a pretty good hold of where the speech is going, which was a good thing, Abhijeet, that you did. Another good thing that I really liked in his speech was he gave examples of certain things that he spoke about, which applies to both in Toastmasters as well as in real life. For example, when he spoke about small changes leading to an eventual big impact, he spoke about how multiple pull requests in a longer frequent duration leads to a bigger change. At the same time, how Dhananjay Hitaraji attempted for 10 years and then eventually he became the world champion of public speaking. Right? In Toastmasters, we often forget that this is the platform for us to learn and apply it outside of real life. We don't often see examples of that, which is something that Abhijeet did today. He showed us how you can take some things, put them in the context of Toastmasters as well as real life. So the way you structure the speech, Abhijeet, very, very nice work in that. I do have some complaints from you with respect to your body language and vocal variety, which was the objective of his speech today. And in regards to that, I'll give you one short-term and one long-term fix. All right. A short-term fix will be your movements. If you move a lot, it will be very distracting for the audience to be focused to pay attention on you, right? So you need to make sure that you move only when a movement is required. Again, since you spoke about Dhananjay Hitarachi, if you go to his video, and if you watch this world champion public speaking video, you will see that he moves very rarely. His hands are here as if he's in Southern position. And he raises his hand to make a point only when that point is required. So body language does not mean you need to have excessive body language. Body language means you need to have effective body language at effective places only, and that will do the trick for you, right? So it's very important that you fix your movements. Second thing is a long-term improvement, which would be vocal variety. Now, I am no expert to talk to you about these things. I've been fixing it myself for the last few years. But it is very important for you to note down certain keywords in your speech and use vocal variety in those keywords only. If let's say it is difficult for you to maintain vocal variety throughout the speech and talk in high pitches, low pitches throughout the speech, it's very difficult for anyone to do so. So figure out those keywords and use vocal variety in those keywords only. So in that case, those keywords get highlighted and it gives better impression of a vocal variety. A good reference to learn vocal variety, this is my absolute favorite, would be to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine and study the character of Captain Raymond Holt. The way he speaks in certain scenes, only those specific words get highlighted, only those specific sentences get a good pause. So that character is a very good character to learn from when it comes to learning vocal variety. But all in all, Abhijeet, great work on structuring the speech. Only the body language and vocal variety is something that needs a little bit of work. But like you said in your speech, small changes, more frequency, big impact. All the very best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Nitin, for constructive feedback. Now it's time for evaluator for our third speaker, Noopur. I would like to call on stage Toastmaster Abhinav to share his feedback and evaluation.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shailu, and thank you for coming out from your own club and delivering a speech outside the club. Can you hear an applause for the club? It's huge amount of courage to speak in front of audience and to a stranger audience for the first time. I don't know first time or not, but at least from a different club, it's a great amount of courage. I have a mixed reaction about the audience, what they did today, but I'll tell you what you did really well. You had great eye contact with everybody on the stage, everybody in the room, everybody. You saw everybody once, at least one time. Great job on that. You're always smiling, no matter what the context of the audience was, but you kept on smiling throughout, which told about your speech was kind of like a joyous speech, which also had a message at the end, but the smiling actually brought everybody together. They were hooked to your speech and they listened to it carefully. You handled all the disturbances, in my opinion, pretty well. Some of the disturbances were uncalled for. It didn't require these much. But even then, you addressed them pretty well. The good part I liked about your speech was that when they were multiple together, as in when four people speaking together, you addressed them one by one. You didn't stop everybody, you didn't say khamosh, people silent together. I would have done that. Probably I would have done that. But you took you listened to everybody and continued with your speech. There are two things I think you could have improved on is that at the beginning of the speech, when Shailu was showing a mobile phone and taking photo of yours, you just put him down. Which it was very beginning of the speech, it might offend somebody. It was also wrong for him to do so, but you could have told in a different manner. Okay, like you could have said, I don't want photographs, you can do it at the end, like a professional speaker would do. I think it was, I don't know if it's planned or not, it was instantaneous from you.
It was like a celebrity saying.
Don't have to interrupt me. Okay? Second, about the content. I think it was a great content for a normal speech. Somehow the club people knew that this was going to happen, so they could ask questions between. I doubt normally they do like this. So I also feel the same kind of thing in my speech. It happened this way, nobody interrupted properly. Yours, too much interruption happened. But if your speech had been like a proper message, like in the beginning of your speech, you could have told a question, like if I give you 3 professions, who do you think the person will be? Male or female? Male or female? Male or female? That could have brought the message at the end that, okay, you're talking about this message. We also had a story about that. but somehow the members cooperated well today, or did cooperate well with you, but they did their job and they made you, they had it interpreted multiple times. Again, I'm coming back to the point that in spite of all the disturbances which happened, interruption happened, you never lost your ground. You stayed smiling throughout. I didn't even see a frown on your face that, okay, too much is happening. You kept on smiling. You also addressed the concerns of people pretty well. So two things that if you if you could write a speech about something people can speak upon in much better way instead of useless arguments people are having that blue color is better or red color is better. If the speech content was like that, a social message of sorts, the interaction would make more sense. That is one thing. And if somebody addresses you inappropriately, this kind of thing, then think about it what you can do better. Otherwise, you did your job pretty well. Great speech, great eye contact, great smiling, and the speech was very engaging as well. All the best to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhinav, for your feedback. I'm sure the speaker will get most out of it. Now it's time to call upon my tag team to share their report. First, I would like to call on stage the timer of the day, Toastmaster Mamta, to share the report.
First speeches, first is icebreaker speech about Devi. She took 5 minutes 30 seconds. Second speech, Noopur. Second speech, Abhijeet. He took 6 minutes 10 seconds. And third speech, Noopur. She took 12 minutes 38 seconds. Coming back to evaluation section, Toastmaster Narayan sir, he has taken 3 minutes 20 seconds. Toastmaster Nitin, he has taken 4 minutes 20 seconds, and it's my bad. I just saw that green card at 1 minute by mistake. I was carried with the flow, and instead of 2 minutes, I saw the card at 1 minute, so it was like a disturbance for him. And Abhinav, he has taken 3 minutes 35 seconds. Coming back to table topics, first table topic speaker Nitin, he has taken 56 seconds. Second table topic speaker, Dakshayani, she has taken 1 minute 43 seconds. Third table topic speaker, Krishna, he has taken 1 minute 11 seconds. Fourth table topic speaker, Ravindra, he has taken 1 minute 38 seconds. This is my
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mamta, for your precision in report and your concentration throughout the meeting. Now we have our counter. So our counter Anek, Toastmaster Anek is not there in the meeting. So I would like to take it up. So there was very less used, and as we know, we have to behave like a human. We are not robots. So a little of is okay. And we have generated laughter across all the sections, whether it's a Noopur speech in the Dinesh section as well, and most of the laughter we have generated in the table topic section. So kudos to you for that. I don't have much. Okay, now I would like to call on stage grammarian for today, Toastmaster Barnali.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shailu. So, a great meeting, I think, in terms of grammar. I couldn't find any issues, and being a technical writing manager, you can imagine how much I scrutinize grammar. So definitely, I think the quality of the meeting has improved tremendously. Did not find any mistake. I don't know, maybe I missed one or two where I could not hear, but I did not find anything. So big round of applause for that. Toastmaster Dinesh used the word of the day twice, at least twice. Toastmaster Devi has used the idiom and the word of the day. Toastmaster Abhijeet has used the word of the day. I have used the word of the day, and I know several others might have, which I might have missed. But I think a great usage of the word and idiom of the day today. So I'm very happy about that. Good usages of words, there were several. A few to mention, I think manifestation word was used by Toastmaster Devi. Toastmaster Dakshayani used adrenaline rush, which is a nice usage. I know this is not enough. There are many more great usages, and kudos to all of you for that. Thank you so much. Over to GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Banali, for sharing the word of the day and phrases of the day and making it out. Okay, now I'll start the general evaluation. So we started at 3:03, so it's pretty well. And the essay came on the stage. He stated the mission and the ground rules. One thing I would like to tell him that a little bit of enthusiasm was less, because when you're starting the meeting, you should be at high at starting the meeting, so that I can expect from you in the next meeting. Otherwise, it's well. Now, I would like to appreciate Abhinav, as we are saying from the start, the strongest pillar of the club. He just asked me that he want to take the PO role this time, and it was pretty well. Like, he just shared his experience, he shared all about the awards and the way he just felicitated the president. So it really means a lot. So kudos to you for Abhinav. And we have a thank you for always being a guiding star for us. Toastmaster Okay, and now coming to your PO address, what I feel that the guest intro was missing, so which you can include it anyways, so that the guest can feel connected. I know you are not doing it regularly, so it's fine, but still, when we are doing at this forum at the large space, so we should take care of these things, otherwise it's fine. Now coming to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Dinesh, you started the meeting on a very lighter note and a happier note. You generated laughter and you created fun among the people. So it creates a sense of belongingness and connected all the people across. And I like the idea of Pictionary. So something different we are doing rather than choosing a topic and just taking it off. So what is the role, generally a role of Toastmaster, Toastmaster of the day? It's just like a string to attach the whole meeting, to bind all the meeting. So we can do it anyway. And what you have did, it was very fantastic. I think new creativity many people can learn from you. So kudos to you for that. Can we have a huge yeah. Now coming to our tag team. So timer, Toastmaster Mamta, you did a great job. One thing I would like to tell you, when you are on the stage, like today we have a guest, so they are not aware of the card. So at least you can just show the cards to them, to everyone, so that they will be aware, and we have a guest online as well. So, and when you are showing the card, just when you are taking the timer rule, just try to take the front seat so that everyone can see you. Don't just sit at the back, or just try to be visible to everyone, because that I felt like it was very like it was not that great. So we can work on that. Anik, Toastmaster Anik was our counter. He was not there. So one thing, like, see, we know we have our commitment. Work is always greater than Toastmasters. So when you feel like you have to go or you have to do something, just make someone as a backup, because it don't look good at the end. Like we don't have the report. Like today, our Toast speaker, she explicitly told about that she needs something from that counter thing. So that was missing. So I would request everyone, if you have something, please tell beforehand, so that we have a smooth meeting and proper report and all. Coming to grammarian, all well done. You shared the phrase of the day and word of the day beforehand, and you noted everything. So kudos to you on that part. Can we have our tag team? Now speakers, wonderful speeches, well attempted. Kudos to you for that, and I'm sure your evaluator has given much to you, so nothing from my side. Coming to the evaluators, all the three evaluators were bang on, where they have guided the speaker very much, and they have also told them about the area of improvement. So very well done. Can we have a huge round of applause for speaker and evaluator? Now coming to Toastmaster, table topic master. Devi, Toastmaster Devi, it's not easy that first day you are taking the icebreaker role and also taking another role as a Toastmaster, table topic master. And so first time you are taking table topic master, so kudos to you for that, and very well done on topics. And you and you also helped in generating the laughter, and everyone enjoyed. So thank you, kudos to you for that. Okay, so now general feedback. Apart from this, we don't have agenda this time. So this is, I think in this term, we don't have one or twice or thrice we have agenda. I can see it is published. So it's a responsibility of VP Education and Associate VP Education that you make sure that the agenda should flow. And it's not happening, and I think it's only 1 month left to end of this program year. So I request you to please take care of it and flow the agenda, because it will help the guests to know what is the flow of meeting, and also the members to know what is the agenda, so that they can plan accordingly. That is missing since long. The second point, very important point, in Toastmasters, we have words like DTM, TMOD, G. Please don't use these short forms. These are not the actual words. When you are addressing people, just a distinguished Toastmaster, say Toastmaster of the day, general evaluator, because I have learned this thing in my course of time, and Banali is laughing because she knows why I am saying this. So it's very important, because at the time when you have to address a large gathering or someone, that time if you have a practice of saying TMOD, DTM and all, it will affect you badly. And that time it will be very difficult to change that notion. So I request you to from start, just please use the, don't use the abbreviations. And another point is that whenever someone comes on stage, just please wait for the person to come, just do a firm handshake before leaving the stage and after coming to the stage, because it shows that you are giving respect to the other person, those who are coming and those who are going. So please make note of that. Yeah, and everything went well. Everyone did a great job. And for the Noopur speech, I would like to tell that for the guests especially, that the hindrance which happened today, it is a part of that project. So generally in Toastmasters, not happen that someone interrupt your speeches. So don't feel offended like when you give speeches, people will interrupt you. It will not happen. It's a part of speech. That's why it was planned, I can say.
But
yeah.
she didn't know who will do it.
Yeah, she was not knowing. We had around 5 to 6 role takers who had their different roles, so who were hindering accordingly. So it's a, yeah.
I personally enjoyed interrupting for the first time.
It is advisable not to interrupt anyone further if it's not a part of speech. Okay. Part of project. So please make sure. Okay. So yeah, this is all from my side. Thank you, and I would like to hand over the stage to
yourself.
No. To Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Dinesh, to take it further.
Thank you, General Evaluator Shailu. Okay, I'd like to end the dictionary with pictures. After being cooped up so many days at my home, doing these meetings online, I'm just on
Cloud
nine. I'm just on cloud nine. It is entirely written.
Cloud in Bangalore means maternity.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, I realize it now. So I'm on cloud 9 to be finally here and taking up the TMOD role, and having such a wonderful audience is putting me
all over the moon.
And this is for you guys.
You have been a wonderful audience.
Wonderful, it is great. Great. Okay, thank you. Now back to you again, Toastmaster Shailu.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dinesh. Toastmaster Abhinav, can we have a poll? I request everyone to please scan and vote for the best role taker, best speaker, best evaluator.
Best role.
And I would like to thank each one of you for taking time from your busy schedule and coming to the meeting in person, especially offline as well.
It's not refreshing.
Sorry, online as well.
You can use mine.
Show you one.
That is the correct one.
No,
Correct one only. It's correct.
Cash issue.
You should.
Try and copy.
Did you come me? I didn't get a time. How much was yours?
-4.
So she showed a card wrong. Oh, that's right.
Still not.
What link? I didn't get what.
It's working for me.
It's very nice.
Yeah, working for me.
Last week, sir. Oh shit, yeah.
Airplane mode.
His name is missing.
Sorry, I forgot. I'll do it quickly.
Link, there is a link also, no?
Just a minute, no? I haven't.
Link.
Then I'll do it again. One more.
One second.
Yeah.
Link.
Ignore this one.
I'll write the link here.
Better. So for the online audience, we are again showing the QR card, and for the offline audience, you can use the link.
You can vote again if you want. You can vote again if you want.
The previous one is not.
You can vote again if you want. We'll just add to the.
You can use the QR code or.
You can use the QR code. Same here.
Just share again.
Tiny.cc slash
Is it
TTMC ballot.
updated? Slash?
TTMC ballot.
Mine is coming.
You can vote.
I voted.
You also-
delete
I
all
don't
the
want to vote
responses.
again.
Then you submit it.
I submitted. Okay.
Then
It's
it will
okay.
come, no?
Okay. So in the meantime, we have a guest, two guests I can see still in the call. Malvika. Malvika, would you please like to unmute yourself, introduce, and just share your experience, how you felt today? Over to you, Malvika.
Hi everyone. This was my first meeting coming for a Toastmaster for the first time. I actually had never heard about it before. I really felt like very welcome here. Everyone's very cheerful, and I think I learned a lot from just by watching. I did not talk much, but the Pictionary was really fun, and everyone's so welcoming and everyone's so active. And definitely all of you tried to include everyone, including the online participants as well. So I really appreciate that. Next time I join, I'll definitely be more active. Today, I wanted to just observe and see how exactly it goes, and how exactly everyone talks, what they talk about. So I am very thankful to all of you. It was a good meeting.
Thank you. We really love to have you here. And if you are in Bangalore and if you're coming to office, you can just join us offline as well. And online, anyway, you can join us anytime.
Definitely, we can meet in OTH.
Yeah, definitely. We meet in OTH. Okay. Now we have another guest, Manjunath. Would you like to unmute yourself and share your experience?
Hey, hi everyone. I'm Manju. This is my first session of the Toastmaster. Like it was very interacting session, but I was not much heard of anything. So I was just observing the things. So from next time onwards, I am ready to talk and interact in the session. Yeah, that's it.
Manjunath, for your interest for this club. Would love to have you again and again. Now I would like to hear from our speaker, Toastmaster Abhijeet. Toastmaster Abhijeet, are you there in the call?
Hey, yeah, Shailu. So it's my second meeting, which I'm joining for Freckles, and it's always amazing that the energy is so great here, and the meeting is so well structured. Even there's somebody somebody leaving, but there's always a plan for it. So yeah, we can learn in our clubs how to do such organized meetings. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much. We love to have you again, and we also encourage you to visit again and again. Thank you so much. Now I will like to hear from Toastmaster Noopur. Toastmaster Noopur, would you like to just share feedback? Toastmaster Noopur is also from one of the strongest club of area G1, Walk the Talk. So it's been and their club also won the Golden Gavel, one of the prestigious.
More than this.
No, we have more than that.
Healthy competition.
Yeah. Overall, I really liked the experience coming here. Some faces are familiar, some people were definitely new for me. I really enjoyed the throughout energy, how it was very involving theme, I would say. So overall, I don't have any specific thing. It was a very nice thing. Just For us, the stage is like really big. And like we don't have tables, we just have chairs and this. So I don't know. At some point, I felt that my movement is restricted while I was trying to go and then yeah. So I just feel that I'm not sure if you were able to see what I am actually doing. So I don't know how it works here, but if we can have this one table not here or anything like that, I think that will give a better stage presence. Otherwise, it was an amazing meeting. It was a great experience coming here. Thank you so much for having me.
We'll definitely take your suggestions to the Oracle facility. We don't have any command over these things. Yeah, Bengaluru. Yeah.
Outside.
Okay, so now, Toastmaster Abhinav, can we have the results, please?
Sure, quickly I will.
Yeah.
So the best player today goes to TM Devi. The best evaluated by a huge margin to Nitin. Again, we have a tie. For best debate topic speaker, it's Nitin and Dakshayani. Best meeting role taker is Toastmaster of the Day, Dinesh. Best auxiliary role taker is the grammarian by Nali.
Thank you so much, Abhinav. Now we are at the end of the meeting, so I'll